Hey, it's James here. So, in a previous example, we had created a flow which was responsible for setting lead source to web. But what happens if you wanted to perform a check before you did this? What if you only wanted to set lead source to web if it was a new contact or if the existing contact didn't have a value for lead source? You might have some contact that's got a lead source of partner referral, for instance, and you don't want to just blindly overwrite them to web. So we can do this in Move Data by introducing a decision into our flow, which we're going to do now. So go to Setup, open up Flows, and open up the extension flow responsible for this logic. We can see here that it's just blindly going to go through and set lead source to web. So what we can do is we can actually add a decision. And I'm going to call this decision determine lead source exists, where one outcome can be yes, lead source exists, and another outcome can be no, it doesn't. So in terms of checking if the lead source already exists, we can pass in our contact record, which already exists in this flow, and the field lead source. So record.lead source, what we use here is null false. So null is basically blank and false is false. So if it's not blank, then lead source exists. Otherwise it doesn't, right? So hit done and you've got two branches. You've got this yes exists branch and this no it does not branch. And with this assignment, set lead source to web, we're not going to want to run this under yes exists. We're only going to want to run this under no. So what we can do is we can copy this assignment and paste it up here. And then we can delete this original assignment. When you are copying and pasting, it's useful just to tidy up the API names. So basically what's going to happen here is it's going to run this decision. Does lead source already exist? Either yes, if lead source is null or false, or no. And if no, it's going to perform this set lead source as web function. So click save and activate. And there's no need to go to field sets again. There's no need to go to the Move Data pipeline again because we haven't added any new fields and we haven't added any new flows or field sets. So no need to update these. And what we can do is we can open up our contact record. And what I might do is I might just remove this value and hit save. So now it doesn't have a lead source, right? And I will click reprocess. So in this example, we're expecting it to go down this path. So determine if lead source exists. We just deleted it. So it'll be no, and then it'll set it to web. So let's wait for this to run in. And we can open up our contact record. And we can see that it has set lead source to web. And then what I'll do is I'll change this to partner referral. And I will click reprocess. And if we refer back to our flow, determine if lead source exists, well, it does. We just set it as partner referral. So now it's going to go down this branch and end, and it's not going to run this set lead source to web function. So that's run in. Open up our contact record. And you can see here that this is retained as partner referral. So you can see how it's quite easy to introduce decisions in order to evaluate certain things before running particular logic.